Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Anno 1800. I hope you're all doing well and welcome to the channel. Now, if you remember in the last episode, we did get up to our workers here. We started satisfying their needs, as you can see here. But they do want a church now. And we do need to up this and get some bread in. But for now, I think we'll start with getting the church in when we can. The problem we're going to have for that is we'll blueprint it. But it's going to need the you-know-what. So I'm going to put it up here, and we'll start upgrading these, and we won't do any further than this row at the moment, and we'll make sure these ones get upgraded. Yeah, we're going to need lots of bricks for that, so we're going to need to get in our second brick production. We're going to work on trying to get the pigs in here for what we can do. We've got a couple running at the moment, but nothing too fancy, and I will get these upgraded when possible as well. We'll get a third one going there, and then hopefully we can get the tons of pigs out for this quest here. I don't think we can do the guns just yet. It's not a production chain we are in at the moment. We might be able to. We'll see. We'll see if we can work towards that this episode. But thank you for the love, guys, on all the videos as always. You are awesome. And it looks like he has his second place here. But yeah, we're working on getting that in on the ship here. So I don't think we have much in the way of pigs. Upgrade a pig farm on its own for the moment and then go from there. And I'm gonna have to actually clone a lot of this now and get the next bit ready. So I think what I'll do is probably, but yeah, if I copy two, we can just bring them up like this, and then we've got the where. Oh, that's annoying. So we'll have to do this here because the way the road is. I think that's fine though. Again, we can move things later on to tidy it out, but I will. That was silly. I will be making sure we can achieve what we want with our build here. Let's do that for now, and then we will need to obviously grab in a couple of these as well. Let's grab all four, and we can just stick those straight there. And then we should be good. Right, let's check in to see if we've got the pigs coming in slowly, because I'm going to need to obviously grab them in. And I'm going to want a harbour going real soon, so I'm actually going to get the sailing shipyard in. So I think I want the sailing shipyard over here. Just do that for now, and then we're obviously going to need to keep on top of this. We can, and then we can, I think we can do this, right? And then they're all reachable, right? Yeah, cool. So with regards to fish, we're almost there, and we're going to be upgrading quite a few more now. So we're going to go straight into workers there, and then we're going to need to up our farmers here. Where's she talking here? Oh, yeah, go ahead. We can be happy with that, right? Let's see if the pigs are coming in just yet. Is that working? It is. Okay, we're slowly getting the pigs in, so we should be able to do that. That's fine. With this pirate coming around, what are you up to? Can't be having that. I need to start working on this one slowly as well. So yeah, we did take this island in the last episode. I'm going to bring the road all the way up to the edge here, and we're going to work along the edge, I think, as much as we can, just to make use of this island where we can. We can get some farm space up in here, right? It might not be the best looking at the moment. There's one clay on here. We could get that across to as well, so that's fine. We've got to be careful of our trade route here, though, of these pirates here. So we're going to have to take over these waters or do something with that as well. I'm going to go ahead and get more pigs in because they are not coming in how I want them. Because the amount of workforce that we have, that's going to obviously go up, isn't it? So let's get our second clay going as well. I do apologise if I am sometimes not as efficient as you've probably watched, because I'm relatively noob, but I hope that I'm entertaining enough for you to want to help me play the game and learn even more. So as I've said, if you haven't watched the first one, we have got as far as engineers before. I've played, what, 20 hours? So it's one of those. I am learning as I go along, you know. But we can go ahead and get this straight in, and we'll need a warehouse. One thing I always forget. There we go. We should be able to pump up the brick production as much as possible here, and let's check in on our goods here. So fish is good, snaps good, clothing's still okay. Plenty of sausage and pigs at the moment. We need to work on the bread, then the soap, and we can start selling soap as well. It's not far, right? So we could do that. Let's keep grabbing them in when we can, just so they don't disappear. Let's get a bit of upgrading done. I will plan out a nice little area soon. I think I want to get the rest of these guys to workers, and then we'll get in these guys as well. Just realised we've got a weird bit of a path in there that needs to go All in all, though, we're looking pretty damn good. Everyone is quite happy. Lots going on. Beautiful. It's a beautiful game, isn't it? And because they are relatively happy, I'm actually going to adjust the clay and these guys as much as I can. So we're gonna maybe I'll go 25 on both, just because of the happiness here. It is like a prison. I'm sorry. Right, there we go. That'll do. And then we'll work on getting those a little bit happier with what they need. I didn't mean to upgrade that concrete there. Let's grab the houses in here. And slowly getting the pigs in, so we will grab all of those as well, excess pigs. Right, just speeding it up for this last 2 ton of pigs here, so it's every 30 seconds, isn't it? We'll grab those in as soon as they're done and get that sent off as well. There we go. Right, let's slow it down and let's get you over here to... Is that Lady Margaret?
Don't worry.
No, it's not.
I know you have a
11 tons of pigs on its way, and we'll finish that quest. Perfect. All in good time. And then we're going to want to get this done, but that costs 25 bricks. And before that, I want to build, I know, probably not the ideal way of doing it, but we're going to grab the church in, and then next is going to be that. So that's fine. I just want to make them happy, to be honest. That's my plan, because I'm going to overwork them on the bricks anyway, and then we can get into the next one. We're going to need to grab in that. Let's get all of these farmhouses done. And let's look in. So I think we should be okay on most things at the moment. We need to look into what we're going to do for bread. So where do we want the bread production? I think we can squeeze it in. I want to keep this space for going with this. So what I'll do, actually, is I will bring in the roads around this. And what that'll do is give me a bit of an indication of where I can build for these guys. And then we don't want to go past there, actually. So we've got a little bit of space for another row. And then we're going to want to go into... We can go potatoes there. I think this section here is going to be a good section for the bread. So the grain farm is 1 minute. The flour mill is 30, and that is 1. So it's 1, 2, 1, right? For every 1 grain farm. Let's start... Don't want to come too far that way. Yes, I'm back. Thank you very much. We'll get the reputation up with her as well, and we'll make sure she's happy. How do I want to do this then? I think we can fit a lot of potatoes in around this area anyway, so I think I'm going to go, let's say, from here. So what I'll do is do the same as before, and we'll grab in the wheat fields, though. The problem with these guys is they do use a lot, right? These guys are best squeezed in where possible, so I'll probably... You want to trade rights? Yeah, why not? Thank you. I'll go ahead and get all this done. Mr. Carl von Malching likes me being horrible to people, and so does Lady Margaret. Cool. Okay, not bad. I think we could do squares like this. Let me see if I can get this figured out. Let's see if I go... Right, we'll get a row of 6, and then we'll get in 2... It's 2, 1, 2. Sorry, I did it the wrong way around. So we need 1... So 3 flour mills. So we can grab these straight in here. And then we need 6 bakeries.
Why so mean?
Beautiful. What are you on about? Work hours of my people. Yep, tough. I'm actually going to go along this bit here. And we'll grab it in. Can I get roads into that one? I can. 4, 5, 6, and then we'll bring the roads around here. Beautiful. And there we go. We can start our first grain here, and we're going to need the warehouse before I get too carried away. And let's start upgrading. So we'll grab in. Let's start with 2. Let's go straight in. There we go. So we got 4, 2, 2. I think I need 2 more of those. If I did that right, did I do that the right way? So 4 to 2 to 4. So we need some more workers now. That's fine. So let's get that going then. And I think we can grab them up here. So we should be good. And then we'll get the rest in over here as well. That just needs 5 bricks. And then we need to save for our thingy here. I think we're going to have to bin that one off. We can't give her the warships. I'm sorry, Lady Margaret. And then we can check in on our workers. So all they need... Once this bread comes in, we just need to do soap, the school, and beer. We're looking pretty good. The beer, obviously, we have no hops, so I'm going to have to start building the other island for that one here. With this one, I've got no warehouse in range because I didn't put a bloody path along here. So we're going to have to move all 3 of these, and we're going to have to go 1 across. That's why I quite like the relocate thing. I know some of you play and make it cost you, but I think it's cool. We might need to get a second warehouse for the range here. I think we'll do that. So let's get one up here as well. There we go, and that should fix that problem right there. Lovely, and let's get our last one in when we can. There we go, and we should have proper grain and bread production here, so that should be good. All right, just checking in on what we might need here, and I just noticed we will need some more work clothes to go in now. Bread's looking good. This should all balance out, so plenty of that, so we could get rid of the excess. What I can do is stop messing with the pigs right now as well. I can actually pause them up. I think we'll do that. But at the moment, we don't need that many. So we've got 3. Let's pause up 3 of those, and then they can kind of level out and do their thing there. And there we go. This should all balance out. Let's get the last 2 in here. We should be good. Let's carry on building the farmers, and then we're going to need to copy out some more of this here. So I want to get a couple more of these blocks in. I do like these. And let's go up here. We're going to kind of work around where we're going to have all the workers now. I think something like this. If it is a bit off, I don't mind. I like a bit of obscurity in the builds, you know. And then that does mean we can get in some trees and stuff around here as well. We've got a nice little space there for when it's needed. I'm thinking the artisans, when we get to them, I might move them up here, and then we'll set up what we need. So we can move a church and stuff up that way as well. I don't want to build too far this way because the oil deposit's here. All right, let's take you back down then. So let's get you back over to my friend over here, and then we can look at what your quest is. What's he got? Eli. Delivery quest. Deliver 7 steel beams and 7 tons of bricks. We're not actually on to steel production just yet, actually, which we do need to get to. But I want to get onto sales and stuff next. So that's the idea. So framework knitters then. So we're going to add in a few more. So for they're 1-to-1 as well. So for every framework knitter that we grab in, I'm going to actually put them along this way. So they kind of match up with our thingy here. So I'm going to grab in, not framework knitters, I'm going to grab in some more sheep farms. So I'm going to go along the top here. And let's go 5. And then we'll bring in the road, like so. And then we'll go into the sails here. I think we'll get in... Where do we want the sail makers? That is the question. I think the sail makers nestle in over here. So how many do we want? Let's start with 3. We'll only do 1 for now. So we'll grab in you and you. And we'll start... let's go 2 when we can. I think that's a good idea. I want to grab in you. And there we go. We're going to need a warehouse over here as well for these guys. Got one on that corner. And there we go. We'll start producing some sales here. I think as far as workers are concerned, we can grab in a bit here. So I'm just speeding it up a little bit as we come in. I think our ship is good. And Benta gives us 4,500 coins for no reason whatsoever.
Know that any assistance may influence
Destruction quest. Can't do it, mate. I'm sorry. We can't do a destruction quest right now. So let's get a trade in here, and we should be able to grab in a little bit of this. So I'm going to take in some bricks to get finished what we're doing. So let's trade that out. We'll drop off the bricks back here, and then we'll get the thingy done, and then we'll build into this place as well. And we'll get maybe a gun up there. I do want to get some kind of small delivery ships out so we can start some kind of production there. Let's check in. So all we need to do here is start to get the soap production. They actually do want the school now, but we don't have steel production. So we're going to need to work our way into that one. But before we do that, I do want to get some housing coming down this way. But the problem is, if we put it down this side, we're then going to have to look into lining up the pass. I think that's good for now, though. And I'll just keep checking in to make sure we are good. So we are going to need some work clothes here. So we are going to grab in another farm and another one of these. And then we should be good. I spun that down a bit too far. It looks like this warehouse might be unhappy now as well. So we might need to get another one in. Let's put one. It's a shame we can't fit one right there, but we can get one in. One on that corner. There we go. That should fix the problems over here. And we're still good. They're very happy on bread and sales pumping in nicely. So we do need to get into steel now. So let's look. So we've got 142 workers. So first things first, we need to get into more people. Left a bit of a block there, actually. Not happy with that. All right, problem fixed. Keep this moving. 1, 2. We're back to where we are. Let's get these upgraded as well. So I'm going to do these ones down here. I think we got enough to do that. And it looks like we do have almost enough. We just need the planks again. All right, we have another newspaper ready. What do we have? Ah, we can publish that. Perfect. I was just thinking, actually, we've got the goods here. Now, what we can do is actually complete the quest, can't we? Realised. I did want to keep some of the steel. But we're just going to get a couple of bricks out, and then we'll move the rest over here. It sounds like there's something disastrous happening here. Let's go like that, and then we'll put in the rest of the wood over here, and we'll start just getting basic production, and then we'll go across here. There we go. We have a fire, so we're going to have to mobilize where we can. Hopefully they get out. I don't know if they can reach that one. Yeah, they can't. That's not good. That one can't either, so we're going to have to spend some of our bricks here. I think that's a good idea, though. Let's do that. Probably the same from down here, so we've got a bit of a way to go. That should cover these guys now. There we go. And we officially have enough to build our first shipyard. So let's get that done. And there we have it. Our first shipyard in. And we're going to get our first schooner on the go. Let's get that in then. And then we can start up, get ready to do our trade route here. And we'll use the schooner to get items around. Probably queue up 2, actually. I don't have the sails yet. We almost do. There we go. We'll queue up a second one. Now we've got the sails in, and we'll hopefully be able to continue getting all this up here. So, workers, we're prepping ourselves for steel here. So let's keep these upgraded. And let's start to plan it out. So we've got charcoal and kill. They're not great, I'll be honest with you. So we've got 1 iron mine there. Where's the other ones? 1, 2. Let's put it here. First one here. Okay, I won't be the most efficient, but I will work it out eventually. Let's get some charcoal going. Where do we want this then? In all fairness, I probably should just bung these off up here somewhere, but I kind of want to keep the production over here. So if I go... I think you can nestle them against the rocks and it doesn't affect them in like a bad way. Will do if I do that. How much do you get from a charcoal kiln? So we're going to need 2 of these. Okay, let's do... They don't seem too fussy, do they? Just go there for now then. And what we'll do is get these going. So we'll go... have we got the workers? We will have. Thank you, Benter. So brave. We put the fire out. That's what that means. So we're looking good there. Okay, back to my steel production here. So we've got that in. How many workers does it require? So 50 plus 10, 20. So that's 70. And then we're going to need loads for them. We can at least start getting in maybe 1. Now, where do we want the furnaces? I don't want these close to my homes that much, but I think over here would be good. We can get a warehouse in there as well. I don't like that one, actually. Let's get rid of that. We're going to want the 3 anyway. I think we're going to want 4. Yeah, we'll get 4 laid out, and then we'll get... the steelworks over... Where do we want the steelworks? It kind of makes sense to have a bit of a factory over here. We can just put 2 in there for now.
Ship constructed.
And we've got our first schooner. Hello. Right, you can take yourself off over here. Means we can do the delivery quest a little bit better, right? And let's get these items off you here. And then what we can do is start producing. So, before we carry on with that steel then, let's get the basics of farmers set up here. Because we want to be able to get the beer going, don't we? If I just get a little path. Let's go all the way up. And there's more bricks here, so we definitely want this island. There's only 1, though. This might just be pure... I think we'll go pure peppers and stuff here. Okay, so how do we want to lay this out? Let's start with the marketplace. So if we go... marketplace, and we'll probably get a road around that. Then we'll do up like this so I can see what I'm working with. Just do something like that for now. And let's grab in a whole row down here. Nice big blocks for this place. There we have it. Right, we're going to need some basic wood production as well. So where do we want this? I think we can squeeze it all the way up there, can't we? So if we grab one of these roads in, we're going to take it all the way up here. Let's lay it out real quick. We're going to go 1, 2, get 3, and then we'll get 3 planks in here. And hopefully we can get the roads across to all of these without too much drama. There we go. And let's get all these built. We need a warehouse. Warehouse can go here. And 3 wood. Right, this island will have its wood production going real soon. So I just upgraded that to concrete. But there we go. Let's get all of these in. And then we should be good. There we go. We'll start the production there then, and we'll go back to our steel here. So a lot going on. And we should have some workers now, so we can start some of the production. All right, so we can get in... Yeah, let's do 1 furnace for now. And that is the perfect amount. So we're going to need to hit that, and that takes us just out. But we will make up these workers now. So let's grab in those. And then we're going to want to grab in some farmers ready. And maybe this block here. And there we have it. We are covered, and we are officially starting our steel industry. And if I can keep their happiness up, we should be able to push them a little bit harder anyway, which I'll probably do on all of the others. And there's our second schooner there as well. I want to try and get the gun production going as soon as possible, but first we're going to need the soap. Soap makes you good money, right? And let's check in. You're looking pretty good. I think we're going to need more fish then. More fish, more schnapp. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to work them.
We're taking every care.
They're pretty happy, so let's get these going. There we go. We'll boost that one, and we'll do the same for the other ones. And then everything else, I think, so that should cover the schnapps off. There we go. Perfect. And then we've got frameworks. I think happiness-wise, we can push them a little bit more on these guys anyway. Do 25% on these guys. And a 25% on these as well. Lovely. That should cover off those for now. We will need to look into it a little bit more as we go along. We're going to need fish. And sausages are still good. Bread is really good. And everything else is looking fine. So we do need to get into those industries. So let's go into keeping the upgrades going. Get these last ones here. And let's grab this whole row here. I'm going to place in where we want the school here. And the school, now, I'm going to go up here just to cover all these off. But how do I want it so there is a bit of a garden between. So I think we're going to have that and then a row of trees between each one. That's where the school's going to go. And the schooner's over here. So we should be able to grab in the tons of stuff that we need for Eli. And then we'll send off this schooner down here. There we go. And then we've hit a new milestone. And we're looking pretty good. I want to build out a bit more of this then. So we're going to need to copy this. It's kind of chaotic, this game. I won't lie to you, but in a good way. Keeps you, like, proper going, doesn't it? You can't stop at all. Which is cool. How do I want to do this? I think that way is good. We can squeeze in a couple of houses there. And then I'll get one going over here as well. And that little space we can put trees in. Boom. There we go. Then we'll leave that space for, like we said, as well. Our flagship's not actually doing anything at the moment. How are we looking over here? So these guys are getting what they need, which is good. And I think we're going to have to get in some fish. That's all we're going to do over here. And then they're all going to just farm. So let's grab in 1, 2... And we'll upgrade both of those when we can as well. Come on in. Boom. All right, coming back over here, then we got plenty of space. So I'm going to carry on increasing to get ourselves prepped for the coming stuff that we need. I think we're going to have to upgrade some of these. So there is... I don't know if these guys are going to be close enough to this, but we also need another fishery here. So I think we're going to get that one done. I'm going to copy in 2 more. It's a little bit of a pain, actually, so we might need to go a little bit further out now. I'm going to set up another one over here, and then we'll use it from here. There's a bit of a pain coming all the way over there. And we'll get one more in straight away, so we don't have to worry about it. And then let's check in on our delivery here. So we're almost over to our friend, which is good. And then we can finish that quest as well. And then let's check in. I think all our ingredients are looking pretty good at the moment. So bread's good. Everything is covered off by intruding. So that's a great place for us to end this one out, guys. So as always, smash that thumbs up. Let me know if you want to see more. And obviously, if you are new around here, do consider subbing as we push ourselves to 5k subs. As always, guys, do take it easy. See you in the next one.